Thank you. You may be seated. Roll call of council. President. Council President Pales here. Councilmember Hurd here. Councilmember Stokes here. Councilmember Monsieur
Here.
Vice President Nelson
Here.
Councilmember Dickerson.
Here.
Councilmember McGee.
Present.
Councilmember Eads.
Here.
Approval of the minutes of April 4th, 2017.
Mr. Doug, I move to approve the city council minutes of April 4th.
Second.
Moved and seconded to approve the minutes of April 4th, 2017. Is there any public comment? Any council discussion? Call the question. All those in favor of approval of the minutes of April 4th, 2017 signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? 7. Number 4, correspondence. And number 5, council disclosure of ex parte communications. Anybody need to make a comment? Okay. Public hearing, number 6, we don't have any. Excuse me. Consent agenda. Are there any separations of the consent agenda?
Mr. Council President, I move to approve the consent agenda of April 18, 2017.
Second.
We moved and seconded to approve the consent agenda of April 18th. Is there any public comment? Any council discussion? Question's been called for. All in favor of approving the consent agenda signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Passed 7-0. Number 8 is the ceremonial calendar and the Poppy Day proclamation. Bear with me. If I lose my voice, I'm just handing it to Cindy. Poppy Day proclamation. Whereas America is the land of freedom, preserved and protected willingly and freely by citizen soldiers. Whereas millions who have answered the call to arms have died on the field of battle. Whereas a nation at peace must be reminded of the price of war and the debt owed to those who have died in war. Whereas the red poppy has been designated as the symbol of sacrifice of lives in all wars. And whereas the American Legion Auxiliary has pledged to remind America annually of this debt through the distribution of the memorial flower. Therefore, I, Doug Pales, for Mark Mace, Mayor of the City of Laurel, County of Yellowstone, Montana, do hereby proclaim the 26th day of May, 2017 as Poppy Day, and ask that all citizens pay tribute to those who have made the ultimate sacrifice in the name of freedom by wearing a memorial poppy on this day. And with this whereof, I have hereunto set my hand and cause to be affixed the official seal of the City of Laurel, Montana, the 18th day of April, 2017. And now, thank you. There are no reports of boards and commissions. Okay. Number 10, audience participation, 3-minute limit. Anybody in the audience want to talk for 3 minutes? Takes care of that. Scheduled matters, confirmation of appointments. And I have a Laurel City County Planning Board. I would like to appoint Roger Giese as a council representative on the Laurel City County Planning Board to fill a term ending June 30th, 2017.
President Pales, I would move to approve the appointment of Roger Giese as the council representative for the Laurel City County Planning Board to fill a term ending June 30th, 2017.
Second. Moved and seconded. Is there any public comment? Is there any council discussion?
Call the question.
Person has been called for. All those in favor of the appointment of Roger Giese to the Laurel City County Planning Board signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carries. 7-0. Resolution number R17-09. A resolution authorizing the mayor to execute a contract with Morton Asphalt LLC for asphalt replacement work within the city of Laurel.
Council President Bales, I would move to approve resolution number R17-09.
Second.
Moved and seconded to approve resolution number R17-09. Is there any public comment? Any council discussion?
Questions?
Question been called for. All in favor of resolution number R17-09 signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried, 7-0. Resolution number R17-10, a resolution accepting the bid submitted by Cotter Sewer, septic and portable toilet service for sewer repair and replacement work at City Hall, and authorizing the mayor to execute a contract on behalf of the city.
Council President, I move to approve resolution number R17-10.
Second.
Moved and seconded to approve resolution number R17-10. Any public comment? Any council discussion?
Call the question.
Question's been called for. All in favor of resolution number R17-10 signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried, 7-0. Resolution number R17-11, resolution accepting the bid from Caton Excavating and authorizing the mayor to sign all related documents for the First Avenue water main replacement project.
Mr. Council President, I move for the approval of resolution R17-11.
Second.
Moved and seconded to approve resolution number R17-11. Any public comment? Any council discussion? Mr. Dickerson.
Thank you, Council President Mills. On this resolution regarding the First Avenue water main, we had before us tonight a letter from the fire chief regarding the possibility of, while this was taking place, of possibly installing a hydrant to assure the residents are meeting the ISO and NFPA requirements. Would this be a time possibly taking this into consideration on this resolution for the cost?
It is included in the cost in this resolution, that replacement. They just asked the fire department to actually express the need. So if there was a question down the road, there would have been a letter from the fire chief expressing the need, but it's already in the cost of the contract.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Got that in check?
That's it. Thank you.
Call the question?
Question's been called for. All in favor of resolution number R17-11 signify by saying aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion carried, 7-0. Number 12 is items removed from consent agenda. There were none. Number 13, any community announcements? Ready? On to council discussion. We'll start with Councilmember Eaton. Going to go around the other way this time.
Alrighty. We counterclockwise today. Yes, I would just like to publicly thank Public Works Director Mark Egard for going above and beyond once again in making sure that the council was informed and got the opportunity to see the new intake area. Last Thursday, he had made arrangements to take Councilmember Moutsier out, and that was scheduled for 3 p.m. And I, as I often do, completely spaced it out and was not able to go at 3. And so the Public Works Director made the effort to take me out when I was back in town. And I am kicking myself all over the place for not having brought my camera, because I realized when I was out there that it is not often that you get to stand in the middle of a river and look upstream. And it was a wonderful opportunity to be able to see that in a way that you can actually understand with the people out there working, and they did come out and say that they were going to make every effort to start pulling the support out on Saturday so that their guys could have Easter off. And I have not been able to get out there yet again to see whether or not that happened, but I'm just very thankful for the opportunity to be out there, and I wanted to acknowledge that.
Thank you. Anything else?
That's all.
Councilmember McGee.
I don't have anything, Council President Pales.
Councilmember Dickerson.
I have nothing.
Vice President Nelson.
Thank you, Council President. In case it slips your mind, I thought maybe I'd bring it up now. Will there be an emergency services meeting on the 24th of April?
There will not be, that was my announcement. I'm not gonna have an emergency services because nothing's progressed that I know of with the city county EMS system. And we're going to see about, talking to the county about having a Laurel City and the Yellowstone County Commissioners meeting. So I'm gonna work on that instead. There will not be an emergency services.
Thank you.
Anything else? Okay. Councilmember Monsieur.
Yes, I'd like to thank Heidi Kirk for taking me out to the water intake. I got a chance to talk to some of the construction people too, and it was really interesting. And I agree with Emily that it was unusual sitting in the middle of the river, seeing it flow on, past you, but it was real neat to see how they build it, the construction and everything. And then I think he said that same day they were going to remove the roadway going into the river. So it's probably completely covered by now, I would guess. But I found it very interesting and he answered all my questions. So I just wanted to thank them both for taking me out there.
Councilmember Stokes.
Nothing right now.
Councilmember Hurd.
The only thing I can say is thanks for allowing me the privilege of going to a seminar last Tuesday. Fishing was great.
Water therapy, what can we say? The thing I was gonna mention was emergency services, so that's a done deal. And do we have any unscheduled matters? No unscheduled?
I just have a question.
Sure.
When we voted on Mr. Busey,
Yes.
his term ends June 30th, so that, what is he automatically, or do they have to run again, or what is the?
It has to be a reappointment. He's just finishing a term out for somebody else, and then we'll reappoint him after that. So it falls in the right cycle for when I get reappointed,
If he asks for it.
if he is. I'm sure he will. Well, I do it for 2 months. Okay, anything else?
Nothing.
I'll entertain number 16.
So,
Second.
All in favor?
Yay.
We're adjourned.
Yeah, that's a good.
It wasn't 9 minutes, Bill.